Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's only me again, and yep, we are out doing some more metal detecting. So today in this video we are back on tour. Greg has kindly invited us onto another one of his permissions. This is a 2-day tour, so you might have seen last week's video when we went into the amazing medieval church site and had some absolutely jaw-dropping medieval finds. Well, this time we have come to an entirely different permission, and it's actually the site of a big Roman villa. It was excavated back in the 1950s, and they found one of the largest villa complexes in this area. And also there's a field just over here which has also got a temple in it as well. Now this is pasture ground, but it has been ploughed many years ago, and Greg has had some amazing things out of this field, and hopefully today is going to be absolutely filled with amazing Roman goodies for you guys to see. So if you want to see what comes out of the field, stay tuned, because everything that comes out you're going to see live as it does. And that leads me to say thank you all very much for watching my videos, and if you do enjoy them, please consider subscribing below. And if you like the channel and you like the content, please give me a thumbs up as well. That means a lot. But that's the talking out of the way. Let's get some serious digging done, and I'll see you all on the very first hole. So, got our very first target of the day here, and we are probably about 20 feet away from the gate. And really nice, clean little sort of 56, 57, coming through nice and clear. It's quite a low number, but I think it's definitely going to be worth giving this one a dig. So let's do that now. And here we go, guys, we've got a little target down here. Now I'm not really too sure what this one is. It looks almost like a little bit of molten metal, doesn't it? Don't think it's got too much sort of shape to it, but oh well, that's not too bad for the first signal. I mean, we are on a Roman site, so chances are this very well could be Roman, but maybe we'll give it a clean up later and get a bit more information from it. But it looks kind of interesting. It's got some pattern on there. But yeah, it's the first one, so let's keep going. So we've got a really nice little target down here. Now again, this one's coming up in the sort of mid 50s. About 55, 54 here. But, you know, we've got to give it a dig, of course, to find out what it is. So let's get the spade in and see what we've got. So quite conveniently, this one has come out in the plug, which means it was nice and close to the top. So let's get the old pinpointer in there and see what we can find. So it says whatever we've got is in this little clump of mud here, so let's just see if we can pick it apart and actually find out what it is we've got here. Whatever it is, it's got to be relatively small, because I'm not getting anything in here. So let's get the pinpointer back out and see if we can find it. So it looks like the tiniest little strip of metal that has just come out of that hole. And I don't know, I can't tell whether or not this is silver, because it's certainly not aluminium and it's quite shiny. So Might be just a little strip of silver, but no ideas what it was. Maybe it was once part of some glasses or something like that. But there we go, guys, there's that one. Let's push on, see what else comes out. Well, so we've been in this field now for not even an hour, and I've just gone and found my very first little Roman coin, and I'm absolutely chuffed with it. It's full and it's quite small, but there's not a lot of detail on it, but I'm absolutely certain it's Roman, 100%. I mean, it has to be, right? We're on the site of a Roman villa. So most of the things that are going to come out of here have got to be dating back to 2,000 years old. And for me to pluck this little coin out of the ground, which has been under the ground for that long, is a really awe-inspiring little thing. Really, really good privilege. So I can't see a bust on here, so I wouldn't really be able to tell you what type of Roman coin this is, but you know, my guess is this sort of late 1st to 2nd century, judging by the size of it. And it's a really nice target. And it came up at a solid 54. And I'm using the forager program today on this pasture site. And I've made a couple of little tweaks. Basically, I've knocked down the reactivity to about 2, just because it's really punching stuff through. We're obviously able to get that depth in here today. And I've got the sensitivity all the way up to 96 as well. Obviously done a quick grab on the ground balance and seems to be working really well. Amazing little Roman coin. Let's see if we can find some more. Wow, so you're not going to believe what I've just pulled out of the ground in this amazing field. I can't really believe it myself. My hands are sort of shaking a little bit with excitement, but we've gone and found another Roman coin, and this one is an absolute corker. So it looks like it's a sestertius. It's obviously a big green chunky bit of bronze, and yeah, the portrait on this coin is fantastic. I can almost read the ancient Latin going around the outside there, and the other side I haven't really cleaned it up very much yet, to be honest with you, because I don't want to rub the sand all over it, but I'm almost sure that there's going to be some really nice detail on that other side as well. Now, unfortunately, I have spaded it a little bit, just very ever so slightly. I've spaded this coin, and I'm a bit gutted by that, because this is a really, really special little find. You know, to find a sestertius with this much detail on is an actually wonderfully historically significant thing. So yeah, I'm a bit gutted. I have damaged it slightly, but you know, you can't avoid it sometimes, unfortunately. But what an amazing little coin we've just pulled out. And I spoke to Mr. Tweed a minute ago, and he said he's had quite a few Romans as well. And Greg over there, he's been doing pretty all right as well. So I'll show you those a little bit in the camera. But guys, amazing sestertius coin. So happy. So we're just with Greg in the field, and you found something absolutely amazing, haven't you?
Yep, that's a silver denarii, I believe.
Wow, he's found a silver denarius, and it's in amazing condition as well, isn't it?
It's a stonker.
What a find, mate, what a find. So what number did that come up on the dais?
78.
78?
Yeah, absolutely wouldn't have missed it.
Just solid 78.
Solid 78, but it was
what an amazing
picking
find.
it between all this iron.
Yeah.
There's so much falsing going on.
Yeah.
You've really got to listen for that punchy pitch.
Yes.
And then double check it.
That's it, yeah. But it did punch through, didn't it? Which is the main thing.
Sure. I mean, separation
Yeah, can't beat it,
Can't,
can you?
you can't, yeah. I mean, that was, there's iron. If I go in there with a pinpointer, I'll
Yeah.
pull out nails and all sorts.
Absolutely.
There's loads in here, because you know, from going around here.
Yeah, it is contaminated a lot with iron, but what an amazing little find. That is an absolute cracker. So we're just getting Roman stuff today, thick and fast, and it's still the morning, so we've got a lot of the day left, a lot of times to find some more, but
Do you have any water?
yeah, got a squirt of water for you. Let's give it a go. Flipping. Absolutely amazing. So I've just had this really, really nice little bit come out of the ground, and it was a solid 54. So I thought, yep, I'll definitely dig that one. And look, it's got a nice bit of decoration on it. Now this could be one of two things. This could be part of a buckle, or could even be part of a Roman brooch. It's got that sort of caterpillar effect to it, isn't it? Which makes it really, really nice. Would have been really decorative. But obviously it's broken now, and it would have been a much, much larger piece. But I'm not entirely sure what this one is. I'd love to find out. If anyone watching the video knows anything more than I do, then please let me know in the comments below, because of course this could be something really significant. It's just that I don't know what it is. But yep, there's that one. Let's push on. Now take a look at this absolutely stunning piece of Roman tile. And it's undoubtedly Roman. I mean, you can see that it's got this huge inclusion in it here, which makes it Roman for sure. And this internal fabric where it's almost black on the inside, but they've obviously finished it in that nice terracotta. And of course you can see that it was once black on the top as well. So was this once part of a Roman building? Was this part of the floor of a Roman building? I mean, we're in the right place, aren't we? So it's very, very likely that this amazing piece of sort of pot is going to be 2,500 years old. Absolutely wonderful. So we've got another target down here. It's just come out in this clump. Now I've got no idea what it is, but let's get the pinpointer. Ah, there we go. Just a piece of lead. Look at that. Nothing great, but there is a fair old bit of lead in this field, so we're just going to have to push on through it and dig it out, because you know, everything's coming up in entirely different numbers, so it's important to dig everything, and hopefully we're going to get some more great coins like that Sestertius. So we're just catching up with Mr. Tweed, who's obviously been detecting in the field as well. And you have had a pretty good day so far, haven't you?
I've had a flipping spectacular morning, and I say morning, we've only been here for an hour and a half at most, haven't we?
So you have a handful of Roman coins, don't you?
I'll tilt that so you guys can see. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Roman coins. 9
Roman coins. That is an absolutely amazing morning so far for you, isn't it?
It really is, especially considering in 13 years of detecting I've found 2 Roman coins.
Wow.
Back home, so
I mean,
yeah.
You've got some really nice ones there. Like this one here, it's really sort of jumping out at me.
Yeah, it's got a bit of detail on it. It looks a bit crusty, doesn't it? So that'll have to be carefully cleaned. But
could be a follis or something, that one, for the size of it.
Okay, yeah.
But it looks like it was once silver washed as well. So that's a really, really interesting little coin.
Fabulous.
And yeah, I mean, to be honest, you know, all of these coins, I mean, once you give them a little bit of a soak and maybe a clean up with your composite pencil, then I reckon you might be able to get quite a bit of detail off all of these.
Yeah, they all look like they've got something on, haven't they? And I mean, this one, it looks a bit more silver. I mean, I don't think it is silver, but I don't know if it was debased or at least silvered.
This one here has got a little radiate crown. And that makes it sort of 3rd century rather than 2nd century.
Yeah, a bit later then.
So it's interesting to sort of see the span of coins throughout this villa site, and kind of how it tells you how long the villa was sort of used and it was active for. Really.
Yeah, it must have been some pretty big complex here, mustn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. And you've had this little hammered as well, which was like. It's almost like a fake hammered, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's made of copper alloy.
Definitely not silver. I don't know if it's a jeton or a fake hammered, but that should clean up quite nicely again, shouldn't it? And You might be able to get a date off it. It might even be foreign, I suppose, mightn't it?
And then this really interesting thing here.
And that was in between two Roman coins. So I don't know if it is Roman. If it is, what on earth is it? I don't know. Or if it's, you know, Georgian.
The weird thing is, it doesn't look like it's broken off. So it almost looks like that was how it was designed to be. But
Yeah.
could be wrong. It could have gone all the way around there and been a really elaborate buckle, couldn't it?
That's a good shout, actually. Yeah.
What
Yeah,
an-
that's a very good shout.
What an amazing morning.
Yeah, I've had 2 fantastic days, and it's
Absolutely wonderful. This
not even
yeah,
coffee time yet.
Not even coffee time. And yeah, this permission is just throwing up some of the most wonderful artefacts, just as it promised to do. So let's go and find some more.
Can't wait.
We've gone and found another Roman coin. Today is just going to be one of the best days ever, honestly. Just a moment ago, Greg had the most wonderful find. Oh my days.